The Lenovo Yoga 2 Tab Pro. A last-gen bargain, or one to pass on and wait till the next? Let's find out today on AnTuTu. The Yoga Tab 2 Pro is powered by a 1.86 GHz quad-core Intel Atom processor with Intel HD graphics. Features 32 gigs of storage and up to 64 gigs of expandable memory officially. After the update to 5.0 though, some people on forums and elsewhere have said that they've been getting up to 128 cards accepted, but this isn't officially supported at this time. Comes with 2 gigs of internal RAM and a 13.3-inch Quad HD screen. Features a projector, which is a nice addition, as well as an 8-megapixel back camera and a 1.6-megapixel front video chatting camera. Also has 8 watts of sound system with a dual 1.5-inch speakers on the front, as well as an 8-watt back subwoofer. The projector to this one is a nice touch, and I have it right over here. I don't know if you can see it too well, but see how that side is silver because that's the power button, and that side is the projector. So it makes it kind of nice. The projector is somewhat gimmicky. It can be useful at times, but it requires a lot of scenarios to work at its best. You really need a flat white wall, and it really needs to be very dark in the room. One good notion is the sound is really good while the projector is going, so it kind of erases the need for external speakers as long as you're not going to be too far away from it, or the viewing people are going to be too far away from it. Currently this one has updates to 5.0.2 Lollipop, and actually that's kind of unfortunate. There hasn't been an update to it since October, and we've now had Marshmallow 6.0 out since September. The update schedule on Lenovo's tablets in general seems to be pretty well terrible. This is especially disturbing whenever you notice that all the security concerns coming up. And unfortunately, this is probably an Android issue at a whole with their phones and other devices as well. This processor is an x86 by 64 processor, so you could put Windows 8 and up on this tablet. With the small storage, I don't know if you'd really want to do that, but if you can figure out how to flash it and everything, and there are guides online, you're more than welcome to do that, but I do not suggest doing that. It's not officially supported as well as you will lose some of the functionality of parts such as the projector, unless you get a custom driver, which I was not able to find for. With the processor being a 1.86 GHz quad-core as well as the Intel HD graphics, it gets a nice AnTuTu benchmark score of 55,069 on the average of scores that I ran. Also a nice touch that comes with this tablet is it almost has root access at start. This is very nice because you're able to delete stock apps that come with them. And it doesn't come with many, but one that I had to delete was the McAfee antivirus. And I installed Avast antivirus on it just to have an antivirus. But the reason for that is the McAfee drew a ton of power. This thing, I mean, literally losing a percentage every minute. And without it on there, it takes 3 or 4 minutes to lose a percentage while watching videos or whatnot. The antivirus that came with it was really destroying the battery. You would look and see what was using battery, and it would be McAfee would be at least 50% of your battery drain. So I don't know why there's such a power hole in McAfee, but it really could do to be fixed. It may have been fixed. I uninstalled that 2 months ago. The camera on this is very capable, but only in bright outside sunshine and natural light. If you have the windows open a lot and it's a nice sunny day outside, you probably would be okay. But inside, with just the lights that I have right now, it's very blurry. Pictures are not very good at all. The excuse me. Also, you look kind of ridiculous, if we must be honest. Imagine sitting here and taking a picture. You most of the time have to go one-handed to take the picture. There's no side buttons to help you with taking a picture, and you're holding a 13.3-inch tablet around it. Oh, excuse me. It just really doesn't look that good. It would only be if your phone's not available or you don't have a standalone camera, because your phone is probably going to take better pictures, and there's no flash with this, so that probably hurts it as well. The screen on this, and I will turn it on so that you can see it. The screen on this is actually where this tablet really sets itself apart. And if you're into HD, this screen is very nice. But it comes in at, it's a quad HD screen that comes in at 2560 by 1440 pixels resolution, and it's very crisp and pretty decent viewing angles. I don't know how well that's coming across, but you can have quite a few people sit around this and really enjoy it for a little while. The speakers are probably one of the most surprising things about this tablet also. Something you wouldn't necessarily think, being the tablet, but thanks to the barrel design that they have been able to put the speakers on the front where you are viewing it. That makes a ton of difference instead of the speaker just blasting sound out its butt and it just sounds muffled and whatnot. Whereas this is getting blasted right into your face no matter where it's setting, as long as you're not covering it up. And it also has a 5-watt subwoofer on the back, which really gives you pretty good bass whenever it's not turned up all the way. So the sound is pretty clear right up to 75% of its total volume. The design, I'm afraid, is left up to interpretation. I personally like it. Some people think the barrel design is really dumb and shouldn't be very nice. I do like that it has a kickstand on it, which allows you to use it multiple ways. That's the way to use the projector. It also has a hanging mode, but I have not really found a use for this one at the moment, as well as the stand mode that I've had it in, and then you can fold it in and it's just your regular old tablet. It is kind of long, so using it almost like a notebook, but unfortunately the stylus, the digitizer in this, I actually don't think it has a proper digitizer, so you won't have, it won't disable your palm if you have a stylus. It'll just think it's a stylus and it'll start writing if you have a writing program or a drawing program. So that is a little bit fortunate about it. It would be nice if it had like a stylus that popped out of the barrel, because this is such a large barrel. Another thing on the kickstand I forgot to mention, this is, I believe, cast aluminum, however you want to say that. And it is actually real metal, not that plastic crap that the Surface tabs have been using for so long. I think they might have gotten rid of that, but I'm not exactly sure. But that is the real deal. It is very sturdy whenever you're pushing on it, and that is very nice as well. All in all, the Yoga 2 Tab Pro is a really nice tablet, and I actually won this in a contest. I did not think I was going to use it at all. I wanted a laptop, I wanted a touchscreen laptop, I wanted Windows. This has pretty much replaced my laptop at the moment. I only use my laptop whenever I have to run a Windows program. This has Chrome on it, it plays videos, it Chromecasts to the TV. It's actually in some ways more useful than my Windows 10 laptop. So that is kind of unfortunate, but it's the way the Android is and the Android ecosystem. I use an Android phone as well, so a lot of stuff carries over. I use Drive on this. It's just very convenient. I don't have to turn my laptop off sleep. It's just simply a button press, unlock it, which you're going to be mean to me now because you're switching, and then I'm ready to go. So all in all, I would think it's pretty good value, especially now. I mean, I got mine free because I won a contest for it, but I think it's a pretty good value, being that you can find these around $250 on eBay now, new. I would opt, I had this particular one, which you can see all the fingerprints on it, because I have a screen protector on it. And I would highly suggest a screen protector. My screen protector already has several scratches in it, which you would not want to get on that beautiful 13.3-inch screen. My screen protectors did not come fully fitted. I had to kind of modify them on the bottom to cut them just a little bit. But all in all, I would suggest this is a pretty good buy if you can find it for the right price. There is a new one out, the 3, and the main difference between it is I think the barrel is a little bit bigger and the projector is right here. So it's a bit nicer to just sit flat and use that. I do hope this video was insightful. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. You would not believe how much that helps this video and this channel. I am going for weekly releases now, trying to keep up with that, and getting those likes and everything really helps with the channel. If you dislike the video, you know, thumbs down, and I understand that. You're free to do whatever you want to do. Just let me know what I did wrong, something that I could do better, something that you would have liked to see me do. I'm still learning at this, very new. I don't even think I have 10 videos on my channel yet, so thank you very much for any positive feedback or critical feedback that I can get. I would love to learn. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time on AnTuTu.